Hello, and welcome to Worthington Distribution. I'm Nolan Mail. Today we're going to take a look at the second part of our series for Russound month here, the Russound controllers. Now, last we looked at the Russound XSource. That's our single streaming source that will allow us to go ahead and stream sources like Pandora, Spotify, Sirius XM, to a controller, to an amplifier for a simple solution. So that's our Russound XSource that pairs really nice with our XTS touchscreen keypad. Now today we're going to take a look at two new products from Russound. If you're not familiar, the Russound XZone 4. Now what this piece is essentially we have 4 streams and 4 speaker outputs built into one. Let me show you the back of it. That's what means the most to us. So now we take a look at the back of the controller, we can actually see we have our 4 speaker outputs that are on here, as well as our 4 line outputs if we need to go into a heavier duty amplifier for maybe some outdoor speakers. And the big part of this that is important is I just have a single Ethernet input that's on this controller. So this will allow me to take a single Ethernet drop in and allow me to stream up to 4 different streams for each individual speaker output on here. This is a great solution for retrofit when maybe my customer only has some analog volume controllers in the house, but wants to be part of the 2016 solution for streaming music. So again, this is the Russound XZone 4. Now, this guy right here, this is my MCA 88X. This is kind of the flagship of the Russound controller series for whole house audio. The Russound 88X, MCA 88X I should say, will provide us up to 8 sources, 8 zones for audio output, 6 can come right from the controller itself, and then we have 2 that are line out. Let me go ahead and show you the back of this controller. So this is the back of my MCA 88X. So we have our 6 speaker outputs, as you can see, that are right here, so that we can wire right to our zones. We also have 8 line outs. Again, if we need to go to an amplifier like from Russound, their P75 or P125 or even bigger amplifier in their R series, we can do that to really boost the power, if you will, out by maybe a pool or something like that with some cool Russound speakers. So that's going to be our regular outputs. And then a big deal with the Russound, the 88X, that's new and important is the 88X has a new, faster processor built in there. This is a really big deal when it comes to the overall performance that we see and expect from Russound today. Those of you familiar with the MDK style keypads, you know, the next generation and current generation of control for this guy is going to be that XTS touchscreen keypad. What's nice is now I don't have to run all those wires back to the controller for each one of those keypads. Those keypads sit on our network, which we'll talk about in our next series of video. Another big deal as far as hardware goes on the back of my 88X here is what you don't see, but is here, is a single stream that's built in. So my my XSource that will give me a single stream, Spotify, Pandora, XM Business even. I have one of those streamers built right into this hardware platform. Another unique thing about the 88X is I have 3 digital inputs that are here, as well as an optical input for audio. So digital audio input as well as an optical input. The reason that's really important is a lot of today's TVs strictly have a digital or optical audio out only. So if we want to be able to stream maybe the game throughout the house or something like that, we're going to need that input, which is important on here. We also have a Bluetooth input directly on the back of here. So all we need to do is wire up a single piece from Russound to go ahead and communicate anywhere on the network in the house as a Bluetooth source for this controller as well. So again, 8 source, 8 zone controller, really great piece from Russound. So now that we've looked at the Russound XSource, the Russound MCA 88X, as well as the XZone 4 from Russound, I'd like to let you know that all 3 of these products are going to be part of the Russound Certified Installer Program. So you must be a professional installer to unlock these products. If you're a homeowner or you buy the thing from who knows where online, you're not going to be able to unlock this product. So again, give us a call at Worthington if you have any questions on that. Another important note on these devices is that has to do with that Russound certified installer program, is that now these devices, I don't necessarily need a piece of software sitting on my PC to program these devices. I can actually use my web browser that will need to be logged in for to set up my streaming sources anyways, to go ahead and program all of my zones, names, and things like that right through a simple web interface to set these guys up. So that's a really cool piece with this as well. I'd like to thank you for joining us today here at Worthington Distribution for all of your Russound needs. If you have any questions, give us a call, 800-282-8864, or feel free to email sales@worthdist.com. Thank you.